there, CJ Jenkins from Century 21 Cornerstone. Welcome to Lake of the Pines Living Facebook. Now today we have taken a field trip north of Lake of the Pines and we are in Grass Valley, California. As soon as you leave our office right on the corner of Comby Road and Highway 49, you're in Grass Valley. And you can travel up to Grass Valley for about 15 minutes. Well, about 13 minutes up Highway 49, we come to Brunswick. And off of Brunswick, we have a new housing development called Timberwood. Timberwood is a group of 45 different lots that are being built. And for some of us, we have people looking for new houses. They don't want to fix anything. They don't want to update anything. They don't want to repair anything. They want a brand new house. So Timberwood would be the place for you. And I am very fortunate to be here with my colleague and dear friend, Christine Turner. Christine Turner is actually an agent at Century 21 Cornerstone. And she is an expert on this particular area called Timberwood Estates. We are now in a floor plan called the Sutter, and we're just going to walk around the Sutter floor plan. Christine, how much would this house sell for?
This house is selling currently for $624,900.
Okay.
And it does have a lot of updates because it is a model.
Okay. And how much square footage do you get in this product?
2,224 square feet.
So the master's on the main, is that correct?
The master's on the main, 2 bedrooms and the bathroom, full bath downstairs.
Okay, very good. So if you have grandchildren visiting or you want to put a workout gym downstairs or an office and keep that separate from your main level living, you got it in this floor plan.
That's for sure.
Okay, and how high are the ceilings?
The ceilings are 9 feet throughout.
9 feet. And how about downstairs?
Same.
9 feet downstairs. Now that's not common. Usually builders cut a little corners on the downstairs and go back to the 8-foot ceilings.
Yeah, and as you browse around, you'll see that there's ample storage in all 3 rooms with enormous closets.
Yes, you could lay down and do your sit-ups in those closets every morning.
Especially the one downstairs. It could be a little craft room in
yes,
itself.
Yes. Come on through and we'll look at the kitchen. Now, can you describe the type of flooring that we have?
We have LVP, which is luxury vinyl planking. So very hardy, a little more hardy than wood.
Good for pets and rainy weather.
You bet.
Yes. And this is a nice feature, this updated wall right here.
So that is one of the upgrades, this accent wall.
Oh gosh, you could just put your family pictures here and really have them framed very nicely. So when you buy a new home, do you get the blinds and the window treatments with it?
Unfortunately, no, but we do work with an independent contractor through Hunter Douglas.
Oh, good.
And so we've got her contact number, and she did a estimate for a rental, and I felt it to be quite reasonable.
Okay, very good. So you would have that automatically set up for
Yes.
them. And how about the fans? Do they come from Hunter Douglas too?
No.
No, okay. Okay, so look at this kitchen. The kitchen has a nice breakfast bar, and it's an open floor plan, which is nice also. So is this a granite?
Yes, it is.
Okay, granite. And we can see the accents there, lots of the gray and white look that's very popular. Also, Leanne, if you'll film these baseboards, gosh, these are really a nice size too. Is that an upgrade?
No.
No, that's
standard.
in the regular custom home in that regard.
Yep.
Now, do they come with appliances or do you purchase them?
You can purchase the refrigerator. It goes for about, I believe, $2,200. The Crosley professional French door. So this one has it installed because it is a model, but they do not come with.
Okay, so do they come with a dishwasher and a stove?
Yes, and currently this model has the Smeg dishwasher and 5-burner stove, but the newer builds, they are supplying them with GE Profile.
Okay, very good. Are they gas?
Yes. And the reason why is because this, is beautiful as it may be, is not a self-cleaning oven. So we've traded them out for GE profile.
Okay.
And then the sharp drawer microwave.
Oh, that's nice too.
Yeah.
Easy to reach. Very good. So this space right here would be the formal dining room.
Yes, if you so choose.
Okay.
We're just utilizing it as an office.
Right. Or you could have it as your office if you wanted it.
Certainly.
And just use that other space as a
The
smaller.
bar, or a little small kind of nook with maybe a table and 2 chairs or so.
So how many different models are being built at Timberwood?
So this particular model is no longer being built. It is a 2-story, and it's being replaced with a little bit of a smaller 2-story called the Folsom, 1992 square feet. Then we have the Whitmer at 1804 square feet, the Brannan for 1687 square feet, and the Stockton at 1938.
Wow. If you were to give me a quiz on that, I wouldn't pass. Did you catch that? There'll be a quiz later. Okay. She knows her stuff. So anyway, and then they go with new builds. They do it in phases. Can you explain what a building phase is?
So I think currently we are in phase 8, and every 3 to 4 months or so, the builder will open up a new phase. If a client comes in and would like to purchase a certain lot, then that lot would then be bumped into the next phase, and then construction would begin as soon as that phase was open.
Okay, so how long does it take to build a new home here in Grass Valley?
Well, they generally like to give seasons instead of exact dates, but so far, you know, they've been building for quite some time and they've never failed to complete construction. I would say 3 to 4 months again, but they do like to give a
Bigger window.
Yes, a bigger window, because depending on weather conditions and materials, because we know
Supplies.
about supplies these days. And that's why they open them in phases as well, in order to be able to, you know, balance the price of lumber and the costs of all.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
they have to be.
So
able to
how
do it that
many
way.
of the homes right now have been purchased?
So we're almost at halfway.
Oh, that's great.
So there's 44, and we've got 18 sold and 2 pending. So we're just about
Very
the
good.
halfway
Now,
mark.
how many people are living here right now?
How many people are living here? That's a great question.
Well, do you see lights on at night?
I leave at 4, so, but I do see, I know that there is one that's going to be a rental, so there's no one currently living in it. There is one that is for resale, so no one is currently living in that, but I do believe all the other homes are occupied.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. So the community is already developing.
Yes.
Right, right. Are there any HOA fees for this particular community?
Yes, we do have a $255 a month HOA fee.
Okay, and what does that cover?
And that includes your entire front yard landscape and maintenance. So
Oh,
if
that's
you
good.
were to lose a bush, you would contact the HOA, let them know, and that bush would be replaced.
And are the roads part of that too?
Yes, so they are private roads, and they will, you know, maintain in the wintertime, bring the snow plow out. That takes care of the 2 little community spots. I call them community spots because they're just picnic benches at the entrance and at the back entrance. And as far as the street lights and the electricity and such, that's taken care of in that as well.
Okay, very good. One of the great things about Timberwood is where we are located. We're located right off Brunswick and Sutton Way, and there is a movie theater there. There's a Staples, there's my favorite store, a grocery outlet, there's a Rite Aid, there's a couple of food locations where you can eat out.
Oh yeah, Panda.
And
Round
right
Table.
across the street is a Safeway and a couple of other gift shops. And there's just so much happening on this particular corner. It's called the Brunswick Basin. And on the other side of the highway, there's B&C Lumber Company and Bubba's Bagels and lots of other places. So really, you could drive just a few miles and take care of all of your shopping needs. And the hospital isn't far away either.
Right.
So a perfect location for somebody who doesn't want to get on the freeway, but wants to be able to go shopping.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. So we're going to stop right now. We're going to go outside and see another model. And the next model is going to be?
A Whitmore.
A Whitmore. Okay, see you in a bit. Hi folks, CJ Jenkins from Century 21 Cornerstone. This is our second part of our trip to Timberwood Estates in Grass Valley, California, a new development which we have very, very little of, and that word is new. So we are at another house here called the Whitmore. The Whitmore floor plan has 1,804 square feet. I'm guessing it's a single story, but we will see as we go on our explore. Now remember, this front yard here is being taken care of by the association as part of the HOA fees. So you never have to take care of your lawn, your plants here, and so that's a nice feature for many people. There's lots of workmen here still working on the projects. We can see the black plastic down on the hillside there because that's going to be another build site. So Christine has already opened up this model for us. Remember, it's called the Whitmore. There'll be a quiz after. How many square feet? 1,804. Very good. You got it. Good job. Okay, so what is this room going to be used for?
This would be the formal dining room.
Formal dining room. Okay, and how many bedrooms are in the Whitmore?
This, you can have a 3-bedroom or a 4-bedroom. This
Really?
particular one is a 4-bedroom Whitmore.
So you do have a bedroom right here, which would be, for me, would be my perfect office because you get to look outside at the pine trees. By the way, one of the lovely things about Grass Valley, because of our elevation, we don't have oaks, we have lots of pine trees, which is very pretty. Okay, so we're going to leave the formal dining room. Now, what kind of flooring is this? Is that the same kind?
Yep, it is the LVP, just a different color choice.
I like this color choice.
I do too.
It's very woodsy looking. And I also like this granite because, well, one, it has sparkles in it.
There is a little bit.
Yeah, it's got the brown and the black and the gray.
A little flecking.
Yeah, I like this. I could wash dishes right here. This would be fine. And then we have the darker cabinets that look more woodsy too.
Yeah, this particular model has 3 standard choices for cabinetry.
Okay, 3 different kinds of choices. Yes, so we see that the stove is going to be changed to the...
In the newer builds.
Newer
this
builds.
one will stay the same.
All right, and then this extra area here is really convenient. You could use this as a serving area,
Sure.
like a buffet. You could have it as a bar and put your glasses here and have some of your wines stored here also. Or it could be a desk area because our computers are getting smaller and smaller.
Good point.
So we do have the breakfast bar, similar to the other model, the Sutton. And this would be your living room. So, let me guess, 9-foot ceilings again?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and we have a backyard ready for somebody to design. Be nice to have a patio out here and some trees lining the new fencing.
So I do have to tell you that they are currently trying to get that piece of property annexed into the city.
Oh.
So at some point, that view will not be the same.
Okay, okay, so that's always good to know, to tell folks that that might be a little bit different in the future. So we've got the tall baseboards. And so, hall closet, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and an indoor laundry. Now, in our last model, where was that laundry? Was it on the main floor?
It was right by,
that's
it was
nice.
between the master and the half bath.
That's very nice to have this
This
here.
one has some additional shelving behind the door.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, this is like your linen
Kinda
closet,
nice. Yeah,
but it's
open.
open and you could have baskets in here, and it goes very deep, so you could have a lot of storage. Even up on top, you could store your pillows. I'd have to jump up for them, but Okay, so we have a full bathroom. Very contemporary tile choices. Okay, so this would be bedroom number 2. And you know, the bedrooms aren't really super big, but they feel bigger because of the fact that the ceilings are high.
Correct.
And that's really a nice feature.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good choices in this design.
And then of course, you know, the newer homes have the fire sprinklers and the solar, so you're buying a home with solar and fire sprinklers with that price.
Oh, that's a good
And this
that's a
one's
good
currently
point.
on the market for $599,900.
Okay, that's a really good point. And I love these doors. So we
I do
have
too.
bedroom number 3, which is probably the same size as bedroom number 2. And here's the master. So, do we put the bed here?
Yes, 'cause then you
Okay.
can look outside.
Right. I would put the bed here. That would be a nice room for Chester drawers. Also, another Chester drawers with a mirror.
Possible TV if that
Oh
was
yeah,
the boat.
possible TV would be good. And oh, I love having the shower this way. You've got this really cool contemporary glass door
Yeah.
and a seat.
A seat.
So you can
Yep.
sit down and shave your legs. This is good stuff.
This is good stuff.
Or put your foot up there and wash it.
You bet.
As we age.
Even storing your shampoos and
Yes,
such.
that's-
It's not a full squat down below to get them.
That is
They're right
true.
there.
That is true. And a good sized closet with
Yeah.
2 levels of racks. And sometimes they don't have those in new homes, but they do in this one. That's nice.
Each home comes with tankless water heater as well. Renai tankless water heater.
And what do they use for their water source? Is it public water?
Yeah, I believe it's
Uh-huh.
NID.
NID, okay. So basically, this is a house that if you were to buy it for around $600,000 for 1,804 square feet, you would be able to age in this home.
Yeah.
Once you make the move here, this could be your forever house.
No step in.
No step in.
No step in and no step in to the garage as well.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen the garage yet.
Just a one little teeny dink. Step down.
And the garage is big enough for you to
car.
put some cabinets in here. And there's our tankless hot water heater. And it's always nice to have a service door outside the garage,
Yeah.
because then you can get back into your garden very easily without walking through the house. And you've got new fencing here.
And the concrete slab
Yes,
taking
and
you
a
around to
new
the front.
HVAC. Well, just the word new
I
gets
was
me
gonna
excited.
say,
Of course the
everything's
HVAC is new. Of course. Okay,
You don't
very
usually
good.
say that very often around these parts.
I
so
know, I
gotcha.
know. Right, right. Well, I'm just amazed at this community and how much has happened in a short amount of time. And the area of Grass Valley is really an area where Grass Valley is going to be really extended. As soon as Highway 49 even gets any wider, we're going to have more and more people coming from the Bay Area to Grass Valley. But I think Grass Valley is a great value. And Grass Valley extends for about 15 minutes going up Highway 49, and we think, well, how can it be that big? Well, a lot of Grass Valley is on 5 and 10 and 20 acres.
True.
That is. So being able to find a community in Grass Valley that's new, this is the one, Timberwood.
Sounds good to me.
Yes. So can you, are there any extra things that you could tell us about this community? When you select a model, how do you go about with the upgrades?
So if you were to buy a lot, purchase a lot, so downstairs at the Sutter where we just were, the model home, there's an actual room of standards and a room of upgrades.
Okay.
So a client would then be able to go into either room and we would kind of put them through the whole process of choosing either the standards, or would you like to change out the flooring? Would you like to change out the tile in the
And
shower?
you could just do part of the upgrades. You don't have to
Yes.
do them all.
Right. You can do none. You
Okay.
can do them all.
Okay, very good.
So-
And probably much more efficient for you to get that done initially than to hire somebody years later and bring in a different
Correct.
flooring or do something
Right.
like that.
Right, but as you can see, this house is full of standards, and the standards are really actually quite lovely themselves.
Yeah, they're quality standards. They are. So that's
That would
really
just be dependent upon the
really
buyer and what
nice.
they want to do. If they want to spend more money and put more money in their home, we've
Really
got the
nice.
items to do so.
right. And let's think about somebody who lives in the Bay Area and they're not really ready to retire. They're still earning monies to retire, you know, to put in their kitty for when they retire. They could actually buy one of these homes now and rent it out for a couple of years until they retire.
Sure.
And so the cost wouldn't be going up of the materials because they've already purchased them at 600 or
Right.
625,000.
It'd just be waiting for them.
Yes, yes, and then the community could be, all the vegetation would be larger.
Right.
The community would be really established, and then they would be able to move in on a single story, level lot, and be able to retire here and go and enjoy all that Grass Valley has to offer.
Correct.
Yep.
And the new two-story, the Folsom that will be happening, the only thing that will be upstairs on that one will be a bonus room above the garage. So
okay.
pretty much that single-story living as well.
It's still there.
And then you just can kick the grandkids and such upstairs.
Yeah, that sounds good. And one of the other things about where we are in Grass Valley is we're not far from Empire Mines.
Okay.
And Empire Mines is a state park. Imagine having a state park 5 minutes away from your house. Walking trails and places to take family when they visit. And it's just a lovely, lovely park, very nicely run. And so you can enjoy the trails here just 5 minutes away from this particular front door. So anyway, well, it is so nice to have you here. Christine, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And if you do have any questions about Timberwood, please contact me, CJ Jenkins, at 530-906-4715, and I will connect you up with the specialist at Timberwood Estates, Christine Turner.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.